I wanted to get some pictures of this church. It's really pretty, and it's an hour away, so I've been looking at the forecast. I wanted to take you through how I would see whether I'm going to fly or not, and forecast apps. So first app I use an app called Golden Hour, which is actually quite good when it works. Doesn't always work, but it says the light index today is 8, sky index is 0. I mean, you never know really how that's going to turn out until you've actually taken the pictures, but it could be nice. But my biggest worry today is actually the wind. Now, UAV forecast, it says gusts up to 50 miles an hour and wind of 35 miles an hour. It's just 400 foot. So I'm just to see what it's like lower down at 150 foot. It says 29 miles an hour. And on the ground, it says 23 miles an hour. How do you know if this is going to be right or not? I mean, I'm looking. It looks okay, actually, because it is just a forecast. It's not actually, you know, it isn't here. You need to make your own decision. So even though you can look at the apps and you can see whether it's good to fly, really you need to make your own decision. So, and if you're not sure, so it should be 23 miles an hour at ground. So I'm just going to see what it's actually doing. I'll turn this on. It's not miles an hour, so looking at that, it's at the moment it's about 5-6 miles an hour. It's 14 degrees. It's quite good. It's actually got I just bought this off Amazon, only cheaper, I think about 20 quid. So considering it said we had wind at ground of 15 miles an hour or 20 miles an hour, and we've only got like less than 10, let's say the forecast is going to be wrong, but we'll still keep it under, we'll still be careful. So the other thing, if you're flying actually, it is a little bit windy and you're worried, it's worth flying into the wind, because if you fly into the wind, at least if the drone isn't getting blown away, you can bring it down or bring it back to you rather than trying to get it through the wind to you. It's also worth having the return home, because if it runs out of steam and it's flying 100 meters away and it's set to return home to 100 meters, it goes up to 100 meters where wind is stronger, then that's a problem as well, because obviously it's going to get into more wind, more likely to blow away. So, but if in doubt, don't fly really. It's always worth just standing like for 5-10 minutes, looking at the wind and seeing what it's doing. I think we're okay. I mean, it's not going to rain either. It looks a bit cloudy, but it's not going to rain. I think we're okay. So let's see if we can get some pictures. I've checked the surroundings around me. I'm 50 meters away from people. There's a house over there, but I'm probably going to fly out that way. There's a graveyard over there and fields, so we should be good. But pretty place. Yeah, it's still going. Pre-flight checks. I don't want people to see my operator ID, just in case somebody were to use that operator ID on another drone that I had no control over and was held responsible for. Gimbal cover off. Check the SD card. This is good. At least this one does actually have internal memory if you forget your SD card. That will normally get you out of trouble. I've already checked flight restrictions, by the way. I've looked at the app and we're good here to go. Just waiting for the... So GPS signal was weak. It's now... So I always check that I've got enough on it. And here comes the wind. Right, take off, or props clear, that should be, and then take off. So I'm taking it quite gentle actually, because I just want to be sure that I'm not going to get blown away. You can see the drone actually is sort of angled where it's blowing it. After landing the drone and packing it away, I spent a little while just taking pictures. Had a little walk around Cuckfield, and once we'd come back to the car we realised that the church was actually open, so I went in and had a look inside the church, and how amazing did it look with all the Christmas decorations.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant so tender
Well, thanks if you've got this far, and just as a little treat and a little reward for you, if you just click that little subscribe button, then the goodness will come to you.